Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Looking to pass. First play is Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good start. One play, 10 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. Oh, look at the juke. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott now from the 50. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They run here with Dowdle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Off the play fake, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They'll throw again. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. To throw is Daniels. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Daniels looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tress Way on fourth down is sent out to punt.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. A running play, it's Dowdle.
Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And now an audible here into something else. They run again with Dowdle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
3rd down and 1.
Here's Prescott. That escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Dorrance Armstrong able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Now Daniels.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. To the air goes Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
extra yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Prescott to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing, Prescott.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
And the Washington offense set to take over again.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Robinson with another carry.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Throwing now is Daniels. Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score.
2nd and 12. Motion man is Crowder. Robinson up the middle.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this 1st half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Prescott now.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Prescott from the gun. And that's complete to Cooks. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw is Prescott. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Dorrance Armstrong able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando where no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the 2nd half. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvin and Overshowed. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. They'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Dak's going to keep it. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On the run, it's Dowdle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Play action, now it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Motion man is Crowder. They go play action. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Play action now, Prescott. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4.
Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Prescott.
Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Rico Dowdle
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Daniels looking to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. That is caught. And he is going to have a Commander's 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
To the air goes Daniels.
Forced out to his left. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
To throw is Daniels.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Daniel's going to throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by DeMarvion and Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's the worst game you guys can ever join, bro. Sorry.
Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.